Babies, 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 guys, babies, babies, babies. So Serena Williams gave birth to her baby, and Paris Hilton did some twinning with her baby Phoenix. So let's take a look at these. Here is Paris Hilton with her twin. Now, I just want to say these photographs are absolutely beautiful. I love them. I will say this one thing, and I think that Paris Hilton is a really interesting specimen. Because back in the day, I did watch The Simple Life with she and Nicole Richie. And I do think that there's an evolution there. I do think that we've seen Paris grow and bloom into this beautiful woman. And I think that behind her blonde sort of ditzy, attractive, blonde, skinny chick exterior sort of image, I do think you have someone there who is actually sometimes maybe a little introverted, maybe a little sensitive, someone who is intelligent and loving. But I just had to say this, y'all. It's just a thought that was on my mind. When I look at her Instagram, I'm trying to figure out why are all of her photos so photoshopped and like perfect, Like, is it just me, or is it, I get the sense that, she's got the top-notch photographers taking these photos. I know that she is an actress and a model. I know that she's an artist. So I know she wants to present the best image out to the world. I feel like sometimes with Paris Hilton, we miss that sort of Eva Longoria vibe of like, I'm gonna post this picture of my gray hairs. Like, look at my edges. They gray. I'm about to color them. I feel like we might miss a little bit of that element, even of someone like Kylie Jenner, who will, periodically and quite often post photos without any makeup at all. Even though they've got those super glitzy glam photos, I just get the sense that Paris, I don't know if it's age. I don't know if she's a little bit sensitive about age. I don't know if she's sensitive. I know she's always had her eye and she does the bang thing or whatever, but I just think, she doesn't have to try that hard. She's so flippin' beautiful and she's intelligent, I feel like she doesn't have to try that hard. And I feel like that probably it was some element of the difficulty that happened between her and Nicole Richie. I feel like Nicole Richie is the person who will post a picture where, for lack of a better term, she is probably looking kind of ugly, like pretty ugly, and she's not afraid to do that. I just feel like to a certain extent, it seems like Paris is afraid to do that. And I feel like it comes back to Kathy Hilton. Like, other Real Housewives fans, let me know what you think. But just from my encounters, Kathy Hilton and Garcelle Bouvet, Kathy Hilton and Kyle and Kim, Kathy's in her room, people just knocking on the door, her kind of barking orders at servants. It's just like, I'm wondering if Paris, this big personality, although someone with a very sweet, soft voice, but a big personality, I'm wondering if she's lived in the shadow of her mom, and I'm wondering if the Hilton name in itself hasn't put a whole bunch of pressure on her to try to be perfect. And if that's the case, I hope she knows that we don't need that, Her fans, we don't need that. Just as long as she's happy is good. Anyway, that was just my random thought. But she and Phoenix look wonderful. And I love the sort of natural motif with the green and the flowers, the plants. I think it's beautiful. So, ET Online says Paris Hilton twins with angel baby Phoenix and sweet mother-son pictures. This is by Anthony Dominic, and it says, the 42-year-old heiress shares adorable pics of her son. Paris Hilton and her son are adorable. On Monday, the 42-year-old heiress posted several photos to her Instagram with her 7-month-old son, Phoenix. And they welcomed Phoenix via surrogacy. So, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Because you guys know I've had fertility. My husband and I, we've had fertility issues. So anytime I see someone who's been bold enough to kind of go that route, I'm just like so happy for them. Same thing for adoption. Like Jen on Real Housewives, her and her adoptive son. I'm just like, oh, I love it. But yeah, I really love that. And I love, that she is showing that motherhood is something that is so sought after and it's so valuable, it's so sacred. Um, I really love that. I love that. And I'm wishing her all the luck with her little growing family. And then Serena Williams. So you guys know we love Serena Williams on this channel. Serena Williams, this ET article says Serena Williams welcomes baby number 2, Adira River, with Alexis Ohanian. Welcome my beautiful angel. So the big sister finally gets a baby sister. It says the tennis champion and her husband announced the birth of their second daughter after welcoming their first Olympia in 2017. And baby makes 4. Serena Williams and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, took to social media on Tuesday to announce they welcomed their second child, Adira River Ohanian. The couple who tied the knot in 2017 are also parents to Olympia. In a sweet TikTok video set to Bazzi's 2018 track Beautiful, Williams and Ohanian can be seen sitting at a table, a laptop and a coffee mug also in view, embracing each other before Olympia jumps into her arms to join them. After giving Olympia a kiss on the forehead, Williams turns to Ohanian and appears to say, "I'll be right back." I love it. Oh, this baby is freaking beautiful. Oh my god. It's the love is there, man. Oh my god, the love is there. It's so cute. And she's get the track best friend from Brandy on there. And you know what? I really do get that vibe, I'm just wondering what kind of mother Serena Williams will be. I look at Serena Williams as a figure who is, I feel like in our minds, we've kind of had this image or this idea in our mind that she's some sort of like warrior princess, when we see her out there on the tennis court, she just seems like bad ASS, super duper strong, independent. But then when you get to know her, she's actually soft spoken and such a sweetheart, and she has such love for her sister Venus and for her family. She really wears her heart on her sleeve. We know that she has really been super duper supportive of our girl Meghan Markle. So I feel like her coming into this motherhood, it's beautiful, but I definitely think that raising a mixed race child in this climate, I mean, Lord, when my husband and I get to that point, woo, it's going to be a struggle, because even right now, I'm my husband and I are constantly revisiting these discussions around, being an anti-racist, and him giving me his perspective and living, 29 years in the body of a white man, and me giving him my perspective of living 32 years in this body of a black woman, and the differences between those, and when we do have children, how that'll go through. And I'm pretty sure that Serena and Alexis have had many, many, many discussions like that. And it's not always easy. Sometimes people walk away from those discussions with their feelings hurt. Sometimes tears flow through. You guys know I talked about, very recently I loved how on Real Housewives of Orange County, Jen, who is a blonde white woman, was talking to her Mexican adoptive son about, like asking him, hey, does anybody think that it's a little funny that like your mom is white and you're Mexican, and, do the kids say funny stuff? And if they do, don't worry about it. You're amazing. Those are sort of kind of the unique conversations that children of interracial relationships or adoptive children of one race with parents of another race that they have to have. And that's kind of long been one of my biggest anxieties. I don't have many fears in this life, but I do have to say, like, the thought of bringing a mixed race child into this political climate and them going out into this world that can be so vicious and anti-black. I'm wondering if Serena and Alexis have had those conversations. The thing that I think maybe a slight saving grace, but I don't even know if I want to put it that way because it's really not a way that you want to even talk about this. It's such a nasty, insidious, hate-filled sort of like, you know, thing out there, this anti-black sentiment. But it is worth stating that a lot of this anti-black sentiment is often geared towards black men, and they've had two girls. So I wonder if even that adds another layer of complexity. It's like, do they get more of a pass because they're girls? I've often heard sometimes from biracial girls that they sometimes feel like they have a little bit of, how do you want to say, like a cognitive dissonance, because it's like they don't fit perfectly into some sort of box of African American, but they also don't fit sort of perfectly into some sort of box of white. And so, but I gotta say, I'm not worried, especially with people like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on Serena Williams' side. Like, I feel like even though I'm a squatty and I feel like I consider myself a Sussex squatty, I do think I don't have rose-tinted visions of like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle being a black woman and a white man in a relationship, and this day and age, with, even though kind of looking pretty white on the surface of it, if we're going to be quite honest, but still mixed race kids. I'm pretty sure they've had many of those discussions where somebody walks away crying, somebody's frustrated, somebody learned a new thing. That's kind of what happens in this dynamic. And I'm just glad that Serena Williams shows this, like, it's okay, we got this and we got you. I'm glad that she shows that to her daughter, and I'm glad that she's gonna show that to her new little loaf of bread. Oh, she's like a little loaf of bread. But anyway, so cute. I just want to eat it, just kiss all those cheeks. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about Paris Hilton's twinning? What do you think about Serena Williams bringing in the next generation of young boss women leaders? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're new to this channel, please do me a favor. Hit the like, subscribe button, hit the bell so you know whenever I post a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.